Doreen 𝗔𝗓𝗢𝗃𝗧 is the
Dr. Doreen is an expert in autism.
Doreen 𝗔𝗓𝗢𝗃𝗧.
Dr. 𝗔𝗓𝗢𝗃𝗧.
Dr. Doreen 𝗔𝗓𝗢𝗃𝗧.
Dr. Doreen 𝗔𝗓𝗢𝗃𝗧 is a visionary in the field of autism. Now you can ask her questions on Ask Dr. Doreen. Stephanie has written in and said, hello from Romania. Thank you for all the information. My son is 3. He has autism, and we have ABA mostly with me because in our country we pay for this service and it's very expensive. We're all sending you a hug, Stephanie, and amazing that you're getting that done.
Yeah, wonderful. Congratulations.
Paula has written to us and said, just wondering if you have any tips on how to encourage my son and try not to rush his schoolwork. He feels that he is being told off by his teacher when she asks him to take his time. It seems like such a simple thing, but I'm not sure if he understands how to slow down. Mm-hmm. Is it his ADHD and how he processes information that makes him rush?
So it could be ADHD as well. I mean, it's a great question, Paula, because when you have someone with ADHD, they really do have a very, very difficult time slowing down. So it could be, but you can also try to help him use something like a egg timer, right? Because you have something like you turn it around and there's sand, and as long as there's sand, tell him he should still be working. And make sure that the egg timer is like if it's a 3-minute egg timer, give him something that normally would take him 1 minute or 2 minutes and tell him while this thing is, you still have time. So that will help calm his anxiety, because anxiety tends to make us rush like this as well. In other words, what you're doing is you're just teaching him to go in reverse, to be a little bit slower with certain tasks. But in the meantime, you know, if he finishes early, he can also spend that time just breathing, calming himself down, enjoying his success, that sort of thing. But it could also be the ADHD.
And I used to teach 7th and 9th grade English, mm-hmm. and one of the things that I saw in those grades that I would always have to teach, didn't know it was like an executive function thing when I was teaching it, but I would see, because I used to also help teach people test-taking skills, mm-hmm. right? And so with 7th and 9th graders, you have to teach them, okay, this is how you take a test. First, you read the instructions.
Yes.
Because a lot of people don't even know to do that.
Yes.
Second, and it doesn't matter whether it's a test or an assignment. First, read the instructions. And if it's the prompt that you're going to write, read it again.
Yes.
Right? Then, you know, organize your thoughts if it's something you have to write, or if it's a multiple choice, answer the ones you know.
Right.
And put a line through ones that you have answered, right? So it's a step-by-step process. But then always, if you finish, mm-hmm. now go back and check all the ones that you weren't sure about.
Yes, exactly.
And if you finish that, so we just had a drop-down list of things that here are the steps that get you all the way to the end.
Right, right.
Because I see kids who just like answer the question, then don't go back ever and check their work.
And they make so many mistakes because of that. I mean, so many of us know, we all know that like tests like the SAT or something, you get points just for putting your name in.
That's right.
And people still miss that. You know, like because they're rushing.
And there's always some teacher, I don't want to say idiot, but you know what I mean. Some teacher in high school who will give an assignment that will say, here are the instructions.
Yes.
Write your name and then turn the paper over and put an X and then hand your paper in and you're done for the day.
Exactly.
And then there's a whole bunch of questions afterwards and nobody reads it and they sit and answer all the questions.
Right.
But a bunch of people turn in their papers and everybody turns around and goes, what's happening? Because you didn't read the instructions.
Exactly.
And it's a lesson that teachers do so that people learn, oh, I need to read the instructions. But if you give him choices, then there we go. Now, okay. Don't forget, you can watch Ask Dr. Doreen live every Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time. We hope to see you there.